Okay, welcome everybody to our last daily live for the Choose Your Hard Challenge. I am Jared Smithson. I have been a certified Optavia coach for the last 12 years, 12 and a half years now. And this has been, I'm almost 48 years old, and this has been by far the best decade of my life. And I'll tell you why. People ask me a million different questions, and I always turn it around and ask them one question. And the question is, what do you want? Not what do we feel like in the moment, but what do we want? What are the fundamental desires that we have? Do we want to live a healthy life? Do we want more freedom? What is it that we truly want for the big picture of our life? If we are focused on the big picture, then what we do in the moments will add up over time. Those micro habits, those micro choices will add up and create this beautiful life. One of the things that has changed my life over the last decade has been living life like a child again. Have you had that kid yourself, or known that kid that just asks a million questions over and over and over? It's just, what's the next question? You're like, oh my gosh, I just need a breather for a minute. Like, go play trains or Legos or something for a few minutes because I just need a reprieve from the questions for 2 minutes, right? But what I've learned is Tony Robbins said that the value or the quality of our life is determined by the quality of our emotions. And I love that, but I would also add this, that the quality of our emotions are largely determined by the quality of the questions that we are asked or that we ask to ourselves. So I want to ask you guys a few questions here in the wrap up of this challenge, because it's what's next? Where do we go from here? And I'll ask this main question that I always ask people: what do you want? Do you want, and in Optavia, we focus on 3 areas of health: healthy body, healthy mind, and healthy finances. These are things like, what do I want my health to look like? Do I want to be vibrant? Do I want to be able to move freely? Do I want to be able to hike or go on walks or play Frisbee or ride a bike? Or what are the activities that you enjoy doing in your life? Do you want to contribute more in the world? Do you want more fulfillment? We talked the other day about the fulfillment and success quadrant. That guides a lot of the decisions that I make in my life now. Where am I moving? Where am I located in the moment? And where do I desire or prefer to be someplace else? And what are my next steps to move towards that? Do I want a different lifestyle? Do I want more vacations or hobbies or fun in my life? Do I want more security, financial security? Do I want more recognition in my life? Do I want to recognize other people more? Do I want something different or better or new in relationships, in intimacy? Do I want more freedom, financial? Do I want more, the feeling of more control in my life? Do I want more time freedom? So one of my, I've had the privilege of having some incredible mentors over the last 12 years. All of them I met through Optavia. Some of them aren't with Optavia, but we've done work with them. Some world-class highly sought after mentors. One of those mentors, I was in a private coaching session with her, and she asked me this. She said, Jared, do you want me to coach you your way or my way? And I'm kind of a brat sometimes, so I just decided that I was going to play with her a little bit. And I said, oh, well, what's the difference? And she said, well, if I coach you your way, we'll continue to get the same results that you've always gotten or that you've gotten recently. But if you allow me to coach you my way, I guarantee you different results. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I want different results because there's some things that I'm not accomplishing or haven't accomplished yet that I really, really want to accomplish, that I really, really want to change in my life. And she said, okay, let's do it my way. And I said, well, wait. You said guaranteed different results. What are those results? And she said, well, I don't guarantee what they are. I just guarantee that they'll be different. So are you willing to embark on different? If you want to accomplish things that you have yet to accomplish in your life, you have to do different things than you ever have done in your life. Rear Admiral Grace Hopper said one time that the most destructive phrase in our English language is I've or we've always done it this way. Are you willing to be open and curious about doing things a little bit differently? As Dr. Anderson says, approaching life differently or approaching the challenge in front of you differently to create different results. So to wrap up here, I want to ask you some questions and make an invitation to you to stick with us in Optavia. I've seen thousands and tens of thousands of lives impacted over the last decade. I've seen tens of thousands of lives blessed and enhanced, more fulfillment, more happiness, more fun. But the great Jim Rohn said this. He said, and going back to questions, you must constantly ask yourself these questions. Who am I around? What are they doing to me? What have they got me reading? What have they got me saying? Where do they have me going? What do they have me thinking? And most importantly, what do they have me becoming? Then ask yourself this big question. Is that okay? Your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by choice. So I want to make an invitation to you as we're wrapping up this one challenge to stick with us. Reach out to the coach or person that invited you to this challenge. Have a conversation with them about what's next, what you want to create in your life. Bigger, better, bolder. Consider helping us help other people. In 12 years, I've seen tens of thousands of lives changed. I've seen tens of thousands of people come into our Optavia family. And unfortunately, I've also seen hundreds leave. And I promise you this, that I've never seen someone's life be better when they left. It's not always smooth sailing when you're with us, but we approach those challenges together. We support each other. So I would encourage you and invite you to look at and have the conversation about what that looks like for you next, and invite you to join our mission, join our family at a bigger level, and help heal our world, help our world create the dreams that they have and that they've locked up in their heads and their hearts. And to choose the hard things that will actually make life different, that will make it bigger, that will make it better, that will make it bolder. A quote that I've had on my screensaver for the last decade says, if you are on the right path, it will always be uphill. So I invite you guys to stay on that uphill trail with us, that uphill path with us, to becoming more, to doing more, to living in a bigger, better, bolder way. Thank you so much for being with us the last couple of weeks. And we hope for many, many more interactions and to continue to be blessed by all of you. So have a great day.